is going to be played to reduce travel. 6 games is all that the teams will play in the regular season. 8 groups of 4 as opposed to the usual 4 groups of 8. Play home and away as usual. That just gives you 6 regular season games to get into the top 2 of your group of 4. And the top 2 out of the 8 groups will make the round of 16, which will take place in early next year, February next year. So changes because of the pandemic, which means you cannot have a slow start. No sob stories early on. We're going to see it all live right here on livebasketball.tv. Ike in the yellow and Hapoel Holon in their purple and gold. Of course, they have a big affiliation with the Los Angeles Lakers. Somebody brought the kit over many years ago from Los Angeles, and first shot up is good for the lefty Langford. Got to play defense like the Lakers now, Hapoel Holon. That was a nice move. He's got such a great fadeaway as Langford. Tyrus McGee, big game against Jerusalem. Can they bring that form into the AEK, the Indoor Olympic Halls? Inside, nice move. Nice left-handed finish there by Chris Johnson. Hand off by Christopoulos. Now he gets it in the post, up against Workman. And he gets the move, goes up, looks high and then turns baseline. Like early lead by 2. Back to McGee. He needs some ball movement. They can't just rely on him doing everything. Wild shot. Whistle is slightly late. And it's still yellow ball. They've just got to keep the ball moving. I know McGee had a great game at the weekend and also against Jerusalem, also against the Lat a couple of weeks ago. But that's tough to go up against 2 players, Gekas and Langford. Gekas, Greek national team player, played in the FIBA World Cup, and nice pass inside, and Christopoulos starting really nicely. 27-year-old Greek international. And Jankovic. McGee. Trap there, gets it away. Johnson attacks, penetrate, kicks. Workman decides to attack, and all alone is Richard Howe for 3. Doesn't often step out. 9 points against Eilat in the Balkan League. 9 points and a rebound, and some big moments against Jerusalem as well at the weekend to get Hapoel Holon to the League Cup, Israeli League Cup final, where they will face Maccabi Tel Aviv on a date to be confirmed. So both teams unbeaten at the start of this season domestically. Gekas looking for the inbounds. Langford. Johnson with the assignment on Langford, most influential offensive player on the Ike team. Gekas. And Moreira gets the roll. Almost looked like an afterthought, but he got the shot off, kept the ball up high. Johnson came over, got his body shape wrong, got his back to Moreira and committed the foul, and Ike up by 3. Moreira, 29-year-old Angola, misses the free throw. Workman. Howe spins off the glass, and a couple of wild shots now by McGee, by Tyrus McGee, and now Richard Howe. They just got to try and get better looks as they keep their defensive pressure up the floor. which worked against Jerusalem. They're going to try and trap down the sidelines. Gikas has it, pulls up at the free throw line, and it's good for 2. AEK looking in good form here. And again, scoring come from many different players. CJ Harris also playing well against Jerusalem, just short with the long range shot. Moreira with the rebound. Langford. And Howe goes for the steal, but it's a foul. Gikas. Langford in motion. Moreira with the high screen. Gikas, good for 3. He has come out firing. Nikos Gikas, he was great at Prometheus. That's why AEK picked him up. And now he's up to 5 points, and that 3-pointer off the dribble. The dribble stretches the lead to 8 points. Workman fakes the handoff. Looks for the dunk, but Christopoulos was not having any of that. Nice fake on the handoff though. Just a bit of read and react, but he just couldn't. He tried to double pump, change hands, just couldn't get the shot off. But Willie Workman will go to the line. Again, strong game against Jerusalem. 11 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. Versus Eilat in the Balkan League. There's a number of Israeli teams are playing in that, and the winner of their groups in Israel will join the other Balkan League teams from the Balkan states. Just trying to get basketball, keeping the basketball going in Israel. And now they've got the Basketball Champions League regular season to contend with. 6 high-pressure games, none more so than this, especially if Yannick Moreira keeps playing like this and carrying on his good form from the game versus Larissa in the Greek League at the weekend. Baseline dribble, back out, Johnson, the lefty, just long, just can't get their shots to go. Chris Johnson with the latest miss. Gikas, 8-point lead, inside, Moreira push shot, just short. Howe with the rebound and bringing the ball up, looking for options, looking for the handoff. Here comes McGee, pulls up, long 2, just short. Just can't quite get their legs and their shots going at the moment. Hapoel Holon, they're getting looks. Langford with the drag back, step back, Moreira. Langford, like easy as you like, just Moreira with the offensive rebound. Off the Langford miss, Langford just cuts towards the basket for the handoff in the easy 2. 10-point lead already for AEK. Just halfway through the first quarter. McGee, they really are keying on him. They're daring Howell to shoot the 3. Made the last one, didn't reach the basket on this one. He doesn't really want to shoot that. He's taking too long. And it's a timeout early for Hapoel Holon. As we look at some of the highlights, just a star-studded team here, AEK, and being led by the 2020 Basketball Champions League MVP, Keith Langford, at the age of 37. He's been at the top of his game for a long, long time. So we're back underway, 10-point deficit. Hapoel Holon have got to try and reduce. And the shot clock runs out. They've got the 5 imports on the floor, and they're just not flowing. The ball's not moving as much as they'd like. They're relying on some big shots, and McGee comes out, and one of the standout Israeli players of this generation, Guy Panini, hit a big 3 at the weekend. Trailer transition 3, and such a big part of this game. Can he, a big part of this team, and can he be a big part of the game to drag Holon back into this? And Moreira just getting what he wants when he wants. That's another easy 2 as the pressure continues from Gikas, such a busy player. Harris. And Howell had left that position above the 3-point line. Harris gets it back. They need to share the ball. Harris for 3 is good. And can that get them started? CJ Harris, 19 points versus Hapoel Jerusalem in the League Cup at the weekend. Langford for 3, just off. Last season's MVP. Not quite connecting on that shot. Isaiah Miles coming in. Big game for him in the Balkan League game against Iliad. 24 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. So they just need to get their games going. Hapoel Holon, they've got plenty of firepower all over the floor at the moment, and players coming off the bench. McGee spins, another tough shot, but he gets it to go. Tyrus McGee, the hero from Saturday, starting to offload some offensive weapons. Foul away from the ball there, Willie Workman. Langford, drag back dribble, goes right, attacks the basket. Just goes under the defense from the right to finish with his left on the other side. And Panini with the foul, I would suspect. Langford, the leading scorer in this team this season. It seems wherever he goes, he is leading scorer. The reigning Basketball Champions League MVP from last season, and he misses the shot, but Moreira with another rebound. Langford for 3, makes the shot, and that is a real tough pill to swallow for Hapoel Holon. Ilias Papatheodoro must be very pleased with the way AEK are playing. And Panini with the up fake. Hapoel Holon just can't get going at the moment. AEK playing some great offense, but defensively they're working really hard.
Yes.
Just got a slight delay here. Just try and listen in to what the referees are looking at. Here we go. He's just checking that that's a 3. Was their foot on the line?
We need another angle, please.
They just need the reverse angle to double check this. It looks very close.
Okay, let's go with that. It's 3 points.
Okay, Hapoel Holon with the inbounds. Panini. Just looking for options. And there's a foul away from the ball. And Nicolas Zissis, Mr. Greek basketball, commits the foul there. 37 years old now, Greek international. And Isaiah Myers at the line. He's on a 1-year contract with Hapoel Holon in the G League last season. Played in Turkey and France, Limoges, Dijon, of course, who are in the Basketball Champions League this season, and in the Orlando Magic Summer League. The 26-year-old, 2'3" American. So another useful import for Hapoel Holon, but they've got to try and put them together, these short-term contract players. They've got to get them into the system as quickly as possible. Langford faces up, now back into the post. Time running down, fade away. Such a tough shot, off balance, falling out of bounds, and Langford knocks down the tough fade away. He's up to 9 points, 80% from 2. It's another Keith Langford masterclass. And the CJ Harris layup just rolls out. Zissis, the lead assist man for Ike. 6 assists a game. He had 7 assists against Larissa at the weekend. Inside, Moreira fakes outside, and that may well be a travel. Vladimir Yankovic frustrated there. Moreira just couldn't get his feet completely sorted out, and yeah, you can see he's moved both feet there. Got to keep one of those feet down, connected to the ground, heel slightly up so you can use it as a pivot. Not always easy for the bigger players to do that. Majeski in the game. Leading rebounder for this team, but he is a sharp shooter as well. And great move. Harris goes left and finishes right. CJ Harris carrying on his great play for the weekend against Hapoel Jerusalem in the Israeli League Cup. He goes left and it's a real tough reverse layup. And he gets fouled and he's at the line for a bonus shot. This is a big moment. He makes it. And Hapoel Holon are hanging around, just putting on a press. 1-2-2 now. Zissis gives it to Lejeski. Ball's loose. Machulis is blocked. .5 seconds remaining. Shots up from the corner is off the side of the backboard. And Hapoel Holon will get the ball back. Did not hit the ring. Great defense from Hapoel Holon. Playing a lot better since the timeout. Katsivelis. Marcus Slaughter in for Moreira. Harris. Guarded by Katsivelis. Harris is good, and now they're playing downhill on these drives to the basket. And AEK struggling, especially in these isolations. Harris has got his eye in. Katsivelis trying to keep with him, trying to swipe the ball with his right hand. Harris kept going into him, and the foul was always going to happen. And he's knocking the free throws down as well. And more traps coming in by Holon. Now, what's the defensive player in the charge circle, or is that a charge? It's Katsivelis. If that's against him, that's 2 quick fouls. Let's look at the foot position. Just outside, the heel of the left foot was just outside the charge circle. And Jankovic back in. Katsivelis straight out after 2 quick fouls. And how quickly the tide turns. And there's Bourdillon. Frederick Bourdillon, French-Israeli, just joined the club last Thursday. Had some big moments against Jerusalem at the weekend as well. Hit a big 3. Harris to Miles, back to Harris. Just keep feeding the hot player. It's just short. That was tough. But look at that rebound by Miles. That's what you've got to do on the road. You've got to attack the glass. That's a great offensive rebound, and Slaughter, I don't think he expected Miles to come with that velocity, but he did. Free throws down, and the pressure stays up with Bourdillon at the top. This is good play from Hapoel Holon, just initiating their offense straight off their defense, and now they're back into man-to-man. Lejeski, nice pass, but Machulis is being crowded out. Ball's loose. And time expires on the back of a big run by Hapoel Holon, who've dragged themselves back into this game behind some great play from CJ Harris. The end of the first quarter, it's AEK 24, Hapoel Holon 21. There's the game statistics, 71% from 2, AEK 33% from 3, Holon 33% from 3 as well. 8 and 6 rebounds. AEK with a big start in this game. They had a 10-point lead, and Yannick Moreira with that shot, that sort of typified the way they were playing. Pull up by Gikas. He also hit a big 3 off the dribble here, off the screen by Moreira. Tough shot. The timeout was called by Coach Didas, and then Hapoel Holon dragged themselves back into the game, and this is where we find ourselves at the moment. 24-21 in favour of AEK Athens. Harris and McGee were trying their absolute best to get to the basket and make things happen early on, but it just wasn't happening. And then they found some seams. And then a ridiculous shot by the 2020 MVP, or 2019-2020 season MVP, Keith Langford. And then Harris goes to work on Cassivelis. He then picks up an offensive foul and has to sit. So, second quarter underway. Hope you're enjoying the action here on livebasketball.tv. Don't forget to download the Basketball Champions League app. All the information you need, some great articles, all the scores. As Panini lets go at 3, and we're tied at 24. Guy Panini with the catch and shoot at 6'7". He's tough to guard. Always got the ball up, ready to shoot or ready to pass over the top. Plays to his strengths for many years. Shots off, and Hapoel Holon all of a sudden are first to the ball, playing with energy and enthusiasm. And McGee, the 29-year-old American, 27 points, 6 rebounds versus Hapoel Jerusalem at the weekend to book Hapoel Holon's ticket to the Israeli League Cup final. Johnson with a tough fadeaway. 30-year-old American going to the line. Machulis, Lithuanian legend on him. 35 years old now, Machulis, and that's a tough play, and Johnson gets to the line. And he knocks down the free throw. Johnson, the former NIT champion with Dayton College and the MVP for that tournament. Played in the G League, played in the NBA with 5 different teams. Inside, Slaughter. Big catch. Dylan, no chance there in that matchup. 1.93 m versus 2.12 m. Only one winner there. And they're going to the monitor again just to see exactly what foul they need to be calling.
The last foul.
It's just a swipe down the arm from Bordillion. I think that's a normal foul, and I think that's what they've just called the referees. So Slaughter, the former German Bundesliga champion and EuroLeague champion with Real Madrid, Greek League All-Star as well in 2020. Did not play at the weekend, so refreshed and ready to go for this home game. The first of 6 regular season games, normally 14 when there's 4 groups of 8. Home and away against 7 other teams in your group, but it's a quick-fire regular season to stop the teams having to travel every week. Some games have already been postponed, so some game days are going to be very busy. Shots up, and there's a whistle, and I think that's going to be a foul against Nicolas Zizis on young Frederick Bordillion. Former French Cup winner 2011 with Alain Chalon. Of course, they are former Basketball Champions League team as well. And represented the national team of France in 2009 at the Under-18s European tournament, where they won a silver. knocks down the free throws. He has Israeli citizenship as well. They've been playing in Israel now for the last few years, and great defense, and they've got the steal. Exactly what they're able to do at the weekend, and a big time three from Frederic Bourdillon. What a pickup this player is. And now Hapoel Holon up by 7. They're going on a massive run like they did against Jerusalem, and this trap is working really well. Frederic Bourdillon has come into the game, hit 2 big threes and free throws, and now showing his defense. Gikas dribbling into the trap. But in Gikas, you cannot be dribbling behind the back on an aggressive trap. But to step out to the three-point area and knock down the three is big-time play. Inside Slaughter again. Mismatch against Bourdillon, and he's going right to the basket. They need to sort that out. They've got some bigs. Maybe Richard Howe will have to come in. Isaiah Miles. AEK Athens now need to respond. Miles inside to Johnson. Too much on the defense there from Gikas. And Lajewski in close attendance. Bourdillon steps back to get the ball in bounds. Inside, Panini. He attacks the basket and gets basket side of his defender. Lajewski ended up behind Panini. Just smart play by the Israeli star. Lajewski obviously showing him height, but no defense came to help. If you're going to show high, if you're not going to show baseline on the defensive closeout, you've got to have help coming from the high side. And Lajewski and Ike just found that out as Jankovic is out. And Langford is in. Panini. Former EuroLeague champion. Israeli champion. Israeli League 3 times, Israeli Cup 11 times, and won the EuroLeague in 2014 with Maccabi Tel Aviv. Numerous All-Stars and national team. And here comes another trap, and that is right where Holon wants it. Back to Bourdillon, just off. This trap is really working well. They're not throwing it in every time. It's really causing issues for AEK Athens. Gikas already hit 1 shot from there off the dribble, just long on that one. And Hapoel Holon in a much better shape than they were early in the first quarter. 6-point lead. Come back from double-digit deficit. McGee looking for options. He's now picked the dribble up. And Machulis cannot believe the call there. McGee had made the initial mistake picking the dribble up. And then Machulis is just trying to get his hand on the ball. There was hand on arm there, possibly. Technical foul, Machulis as well. Frustration coming to the surface. And he strongly disagreed with the call, and AEK Athens got to get themselves together. They're one of the favourites yet again for this Basketball Champions League title. Previous winners in 2017-2018 season, runners-up last year, but they are the ones who have all the questions to answer. It's timeout here in Athens. Just looking at the highlights. Hope you're enjoying the game here in Athens. It's been a complete turnaround by Hapoel Holon, but they went on a big run at the weekend against Hapoel Jerusalem, another powerhouse of Basketball Champions League basketball, and they've done the same here to take the lead in the second quarter, and Bordillion has been a big reason for that. Six minutes, 6 points. He's made all his free throws, 50% from three. Keith Langford just surveying the scene and perusing what's going to happen next. There was technical foul free throw there. And McGee misses the free throw there. AEK in team fouls already, and he makes the second. Top scorer at the weekend, and he comes out for a well-earned rest. And Hapoel Holon able to rotate their stars, Harris and McGee. And Johnson as well at the front of that press. They're just going to drop back into man-to-man, but they're really causing some issues with that defence. Langford. Nice play by Slaughter, he's blocked! Big time block, not in this house. Langford attacks, jump stop, outside. Extra pass, Langford for three. And it run out of shot clock, and great play. And Willie Workman enthusiastically applauding the defence of his team there. Slaughter just didn't have the elevation. He almost went under the backboard and then tried to throw it up. And that's great defence by Hapoel Holon, who really got it together in this second quarter, especially in the latter stages of the first. Harris. Panini. All the way across, shots up. That is sensational spacing, and what a pass by Panini. I said in the pre-game, he keeps the ball up, he's got wonderful vision. That's one of the best passes you'll see this week. Gikas, up and under and through. Nikos Gikas, I really like this player. When he was at Prometheus Patras and now at Athens, AEK Athens, he's wonderful. At speed, downhill, leaves Johnson behind. Panini can't deal with him. Draws the foul and gets it to go. Total concentration on the free throw. And she misses, defensive rebound, and Holon up by 9. Biggest lead of the game for them. Harris all the way across, shots up, Johnson is just off. Here comes Langford in the open floor. Bounce pass just behind, back to Langford, steps back, off the dribble, and he knocks the shot down. Nice play by AEK. Edge closer to the Holon lead. Harris, Miles, Panini, Workman, and McGee and Johnson on the floor. Oh, great pass and the throw down. Willie Workman, former Division III NCAA champion with Amherst, coming to the fore right there for Hapoel Holon. Chrisikopoulos in the post against Johnson. Johnson, and the help comes from Workman, and the steal by Harris. Great team defense, but they give it back. Gikas fouled and throws it up. Great defense initially by Holon, then they were sloppy getting the ball up the floor. And well played by AEK to get them back to the free throw line. Gikas 3 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds versus Larissa at the weekend. 29-year-old Greek international, been with AEK since 2019. Previously, Prometheus Patris, who were great addition to the Basketball Champions League. He's won the Greek Cup with AEK last season. Greek League All-Star as well in 2018. Last with Prometheus Patris. And represented Greece at the national team level as well. Penetrate, kick, Miles, just long. Back outside, McGee, extra pass, Harris is good from the corner. Wonderful ball movement. Now they're starting to play. Hapoel Holon sharing the basketball, giving up a good shot for a great shot. Gikas looking inside from Herrera. He needs to get this team maybe on his shoulders and start doing things himself. And the two's good, and it's too easy for Yannick Herrera, the Angolan international. Herrera has been unstoppable inside. Big game at the weekend as well. 20 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists with a 30 efficiency. And when he's playing like he is, scoring so close to the basket, he's tough to stop. Of course, part of the Virtus Bologna FIBA Champions League roster, who won that competition in 2018-2019. Shots up, off the dribble, no good, but Johnson gets it back. Unfortunate moment there for AEK when they had the rebound, but they just tipped it to Johnson. Langford tries to get the pass, but great hustling defense again in the half court by Hapoel Holon. And this time Harris and Johnson don't connect. It's a good look though. They've been playing with a much better flow. Both teams in team fouls. There's Rockfopoulos. It's unfortunately tipped that rebound to Johnson for the score. Langford pulls up off the dribble and he somehow gets it to go. He just gets away to score, and he's been really challenged tonight by McGee and Harris, and just dribbles behind his back with that little fadeaway. Of course, he's hanging in the air and McGee can't believe it. Outstretched arm, minimal contact, but that's all that's needed for Langford to head back to the line. And he knocks down the free throw, and yet again he's leading AEK offensively, keeping them in the game. 6-point lead, 14 points for the 2019-2020 Basketball Champions League MVP. Top scorer, 320 points total. Inside, Workman, Johnson, nice play, great interaction and pivoting and positioning by Workman. Just handed it off for Johnson, who caught it in the flow and finished off with an easy 2. 20-14, AEK are in front on points in the paint. Under 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Hope you're enjoying the action. Penetrate, kick, too long. Rockfopoulos, and the score is good for AEK by Herrera again. He is deadly inside the paint. .11 points, 83% from 2-point range. McGee, all McGee, skip past Harris, attacks the defense, brings it back out for 3 on the buzzer, no good. Nearly went off the shooter's roll. I nearly spoke too soon, but just came out. And Gikas, and blocking foul. And CJ Harris. Well, that's pretty good movement of his feet, maybe just a touch late. Maybe in Holon he gets that call. Back off the bench. Number 8, Frederic Bourdillon. ECAS. Zlajeski looks on. Very pensive AEK team. They want to keep this unbeaten start to the season. Both teams unbeaten in their respective leagues and cups. Of course, Hapoel Holon playing in the Balkan League as well to get extra games while the Israeli League was suspended due to the COVID-19 pandemic crisis, which continues unfortunately. But we have games, we have action, and we have a great one here in Athens. McGee, it's all McGee again. Shot clock running down, spins, kicks it, catch and shoot Miles, and that's a tough shot with the buzzer running down. Had to take it. Langford over the top. Moreira just drops it in, and he's so devastating underneath. That's a great 1-2 punch to have. The former Champions League champion with Virtus Bologna. With Peristeri last season in the Basketball Champions League, and now with AEK. Timeout here at the Olympic Indoor Hall. Some of the stats coming through for the game so far. 10 assists each. I mentioned how turnovers, 8 for AEK, 4 for Hapoel Holon. And AEK 25 assists and 8 turnovers in their 87 points against Larissa at the weekend, only allowing the 2 games defensively to concede 68 points in both of those, and that was unfortunate for AEK, but Johnson right there to pick up the pieces. Rodrokavopoulos just tipping the ball, he's trying to tip it to himself, but tip to Chris Johnson. So we're back underway here. Hapoel Holon in possession. Bourdillon to McGee. We are poised. A 2-point game. Both teams have had double-digit leads. Nice back cut, and McGee! Harris with the throwdown. CJ Harris. We saw him fly against Jerusalem at the weekend with a 2-handed jam. Gikas, short, balls up. And Moreira keeps it alive. And will it lead to an Athens 3? Yes, it does. Rebounds correct all mistakes, and Rodrokavopoulos with a big time 3. Holon by 1. Harris with the dunk. Rodrokavopoulos with the 3. Bourdillon has to dribble back out. Harris, shot clock running down. Dribble sequence, balls loose. And they're just going back to how they started the game. A lot of one-on-one stuff, relying on one player to do something off the dribble. It's good defense by AEK. They've just got to keep trusting each other. That's a great back cut by Harris and a slam dunk. Great camera angle by the FIBA camera crew. Great job as always. And the photos you get from these games are amazing as well. You can check it all out on the Basketball Champions League app. 5 seconds between game and shot clock. Ball is in Langford's hand. Who else? Pulls up, hand in his face. Makes no difference. Last few seconds of the half. What can Hapoel Holon do? Harris dribbles through the defense, pulls up for 3. It's good! What a response by Hapoel Holon. And what a game we've got here in Athens. Langford with the contested 2. Harris goes one better with the contested 3. And as the teams walk off at half-time, it's AEK 50, Hapoel Holon 52. This was talked about as the game of the week by the guys in the know, and I think this is living up to the billing. 102 points and a half, and there's the stats. 78% for 2 AEK, 62% for Holon. 15-11, Ike are leading the rebounds, 11 assists each. That's a good effort for half-time. 4 steals from Holon. A lot of that out of their 2-2-1 and 1-2-2 press. Caused a lot of confusion around half court. And there's the scorers. Langford leading 16-13 Moreira, 11 Gekas for Ike, Harris 17 to follow up his good play at the weekend where he got 19 points against Hapoel Jerusalem. Here's the first half best plays which we enjoy together. Panini, as usual, in a highlight reel. He's come up, that's a beautiful bit of movement without the ball. He went down to the baseline, turned right. There was a screen there, I think, by Bourdillon. And then he knocked down the 3 on the catch. And there was some confusion caused by the press. Bourdillon with a great camera angle again. There's the steal, dive on the loose ball. Bourdillon hustling to the corner to his spot, splash for the 3. I mean, that is a perfect execution of the trap. And that's how you dive on a loose ball. And Johnson, NIT champion back in 2010, NIT MVP for the Dayton Flyers. He's played for the NBA teams, showing how you get your knees dirty. Any young players, aspiring players there, it's not just played above the rim this game. Moreira, great high elbows, just, excuse me, that was Slaughter. Whoever it was, that was a great move, but Slaughter and Moreira doing a good job underneath. That was the pass of the day. Watch this pass. Lejeski in close attendance, but that was a set-up play. Great screen on the far side to get Miles open. And then a little step back. He's great at mid-range, can hit the 3. Can Langford. Just can do anything. Off the dribble, step back, step to the side, lateral movement. And that was beautiful, as well as Workman slammed it down. Just elevating for the shot. Defense both come to the shooter, and that left Workman moving without the ball wide open. If you cut to the hoop, keep moving. That was great ball movement by Hapoel Holon. Just give up a good shot. I mean, there was defense coming out, but too late for Harris. He knocked that down. Both teams have got such good offensive weapons, and that was unfortunate. Johnson picking up the pieces off Rokfavopoulos. His unfortunate tip to himself that found Johnson. Always try, if you can, get one hand and immediately get the other hand on it. I think the rebound was just behind him, and this is Moreira. Too big, too strong inside. Then Harris with the throwdown. It's a bit of a mis-ID by myself with McGee, but of course McGee capable of those sort of moves as well. And here's the top scorers for both teams. Harris for Hapoel Holon. (16 points). Excuse me, 17 points in just 16 minutes. He is scoring in a variety of ways, from the dunks to the layups. 3 in the corner. Great extra pass by McGee, just a whittling pass to share the ball to your running mate, and then you become so difficult to guard. And then that was a nice bit of movement off the ball. Beautiful pass by Richard Howe. And once everybody's getting involved, then everything just gets better and better when you're sharing the ball on the offensive end. And the leading scorer for AEK, of course, Keith Langford, the 2019-2020 Basketball Champions League MVP. EuroLeague winner, won all-round Europe. And is the first player last season to have 5 25-point games or more in a single season. Moreira, again, just a little handoff pass, just like Harris did with the pass from Howe. Langford just moving without the ball. He's not just going to stand behind the three-point line. Then he likes to get in the post. He's big, he's strong. Looking at his different options, and then he's just going to spin. That is an outrageous shot from almost behind the backboard. Let's just look at it from another angle. Good pivoting. Then he comes this way. Then he's going to spin baseline, and he's falling out of bounds. Just enough of a visual of the basket to knock it down. So hoping You're having a great time watching this game. I've really enjoyed bringing it to you. Graham Hiscock in Athens for possibly the game of the week. It's turning out that way at the moment at half-time. I'll be back shortly with the second half. Enjoy the top 10 regular season plays.
Here's Moran. Saltante Colson with the rebound. Excuse me, that's Ishmael Wainwright. Now checked into the game with some authority. What a swat inside by Brimo on Decker.
Points for him. Moves himself to 10. Taylor, oh, lovely little over the head pass. Gets it to Morgan, who finishes it off.
Had a good look, Cavalier, but unsuccessful, and quick response. Iger Skelly, beautiful handoff by Isaiah Pinheiro.
Takes the long closeout, little floater is no good. Keep it alive, but Jackson has a chance to run. Good luck in the corner, doesn't get a sniff of that. Great follow. McCulloch again. You just have to see, this guy needs minutes.
Is stolen away. Withers. Oh, rejection! Is there nothing the Fila can't do?
Goudluck takes the early screen, hard show. Gray is active and comes up with a steal. 2-on-1 break. They go upstairs. Oh! Jones with a throwdown. Way to pass. Superb.
A tough step away. Misses that, gets it back. Frangera for the throwdown. Big time play. That is great play. What a connection.
Kennedy with the rebound. He'll push this. You've got to stop DJ Kennedy in transition. Oh, he's going to go all the way. Kennedy taps himself on the head as if to say, I wear the crown. Look at that.
Chaos here in VEF Riga. Jefferson gets it over to Colson. He puts it up for three. Bonzi calls that, wins the game. Unbelievable. What a finish. What a finish for Sig Strasbourg. Colson drills it for the winner. Welcome back to Athens. There's the AEK game lead as Langford 16 points
which is around his average for the 2 games he's played in Greece already. Herrera with 6 rebounds. And Gikas with 5 assists. Zissis is the AEK leader in assists, but Gikas a great sharer of the ball. And continuing to do that for AEK in this game. So I hope you're enjoying the action. Don't forget, download the Basketball Champions League app, which will give you all the information about this game and all the different players and all the stories. And the story of this game is the game leaders for Hapoel Holon: Harris 17 points, Johnson 4 rebounds, and McGee 4 assists. Big scorer at the weekend, Tyrus McGee. He's leading the assist for the team. So being smart, finding the right players at the right time. Such an iconic venue for the Athens Olympics. Of course, the Olympic final was held here. It was 2004, it was the Athens Olympics. And one of the great basketball finals was played here. So just moments away from the start of a second half. It's been a great first half. I'm sure the second half will follow on as well. And it started with AEK Athens playing so strong. Hapoel Holon really struggling. Timeout was called. And after that time, they took control of the game after that timeout. And took their own lead. AEK were 10 points ahead. Then Hapoel Holon had a double-digit lead. And AEK have come back. And this is where we are just 2 points separating the teams. Of course, Argentina were the winner of that 2004 Olympics. Great team they had. Beating Italy in the final. History was made then, and history is being made this season. It's the 5th Basketball Champions League, 5th edition. Tenerife won the first. AEK Athens won the second. Virtus Bologna with Yannick Herrera won the third. And last season, which finished only at the end of September, October, because of the pandemic, San Pablo Burgos from Spain. So 2 Spanish winners, 1 Greek, 1 Italian. Who's going to win it this year? And Langford going through his series of moves. Great save on the defensive end off the rebound. Langford was just short on the shot. So, 2-point lead to Hapoel Holon on the road. Both teams unbeaten domestically. Who is going to blink first? Harris through the legs, step through. That was tough. There was a hand in his face as well from the side. And Rockpopolos picks up the rebound. Here comes Langford against McGee. Two high-powered offensive machines there. Zisis, back to Zisis. Inside, Moreira against Johnson. Can he get some success? And there's a foul. 2 shots coming from Moreira. Did well not to travel and lose his footing there, because the help came across. Here comes Miles, trying to just go straight up with his hands, but he just leant forward. And Johnson's 3rd foul. Now big decisions to be made for the former NBA player. I think he's going to get pulled out. They do not want a 4th foul, because Ike will go straight at him. Or can they hide him defensively? Maybe they could go to a zone if they want to keep him on the floor. But then with the shooters that Ike Athens have got, that could be dangerous. Yannick Moreira knocks down the free throw. 15 points. 6 rebounds for Moreira. Let's just look at that, bit sloppy on the inbounds by Howe. But there was a foul as Ike Athens trying to give Hapoel Holon a dose of their own medicine. Just pressurising the ball up the floor. Harris. McGee, high screen from Howe. Howe comes back to the ball. Pivots inside. Johnson back outside. Wide open. Howell is off. He made his first, but the other 2 didn't look too good from behind the arc. But they're giving him that shot, Ike Athens. Miles. Shot clock running down. They're going to need to get the ball up off one leg. Great defense by Ike Athens. Langford inside, outside, between the legs. And can't get it to go. Just did enough. Did Hapoel Holon. Into the corner. Johnson, quick 3 in transition. Is good, the lefty. They kept him in the game. Great decision by coach Stefanos Didas. 11 points. 1 of 3 from 3-point range. Inside. Good catch and finish by Chrysikopoulos. Great play by the big man there. 2'6", keeping the ball well above his head. Harris for 3, left-hand dribble, pulls up and hits the 3. Harris with another big game. 20 points for the American star player for Hapoel Holon. Quick passing. Howe with the foul. They're getting up so tight on Moreira. And he sees the arm there of Howe and just rips up and through. So Moreira back to the line. Moreira makes the second. And Golan, international. And playing a big part tonight as the pressure comes in the half court and they throw it away. Really good surprise trap. Forcing McGee to step through it and throws it out of bounds. Langford in motion. Steps back, comes across, right-hand dribble. Got for Hapoel. And he keeps going, and a tip dunk by Moreira. And Ike playing really tough defense, followed by tough offense. High screen, Miles. Still got defense on him. Gonna goal himself, but he gets it blocked. Great D again by Ike. Zisis. Greek legend in basketball. Step back for three is just short for Hapoel, but they get the offensive rebound. Big moments, they can take the lead yet again, and Langford will do just that. Attacks off the dribble, left-hand shot off the layup, and Ike are taking the lead back from Hapoel Holon through their talisman, their leading scorer, their American superstar, Keith Langford. The tables are turning yet again in this high-scoring game. Langford just can't quite get it to go, but Ike are back in the lead. McGee, hands off to Harris, and a foul by Zisis. It's just slid it across and into Harris there to Zisis. And Jankovic in for Ike. As Hapoel sits. Oh, nice fake handoff, but this time by Richard Howe. Workman did something similar in the first half, and that's really nice read and react play by Richard Howe. Zisis to Langford. Has a look at the shot, but out comes the Hapoel Holon defense. Scrabbling for the ball, but there's a whistle. And I think a technical, and Langford potentially. It's just been called. We'll have to see who the technical's on, but he feels that defensive attention is too tight, too tough, too much, and he tells the ref all about it, and as soon as he shows his disdain, a technical foul is awarded. But it's good pressing by both teams in the half court and the full court, and it's reaping rewards, but not that free throw from McGee. Just the 4 points tonight, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 steal and a turnover for McGee so far. Coming off a 27.6 rebounds against Hapoel Jerusalem in the Israeli League Cup. At the weekend, they play Maccabi Tel Aviv in the final. The top 8 teams from the league last season just play off straight knockout. So it's a great win for Hapoel Holon against the higher ranked Hapoel Jerusalem from last season anyway. But they're right with Ike. Ike took the double-digit lead in the first quarter, then Hapoel Holon came really strong after a timeout called by coach Didas. They took their own lead of double digits, and then Ike Athens dragged themselves back behind. Great play, of course, by Keith Langford. 18 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. And here we are, 1 point lead for Hapoel Holon. Langford trying to put Ike back in the lead, and Zisis. He's the leading assist man after 2 games in the Greek league for Ike with 6 assists a game. He benefits from a Langford assist there. So much attention on Langford leaves Zisis wide open in the corner. Harris to McGee, they need to move the ball, Holon. No, don't stand around too much. Jump hook too strong, and Moreira, huge presence under the balls. Got to trust themselves, Hapoel Holon, and share the basketball, especially when you've got the likes of Panini out there. Langford, ball's loose, still loose. Miles, Richard Hale brings it away. And Vladimir Jankovic with the foul. House hit a three, and then he tries a spin dribble as well. Richard Howe, the best import in the Philippines. Commissioner's Cup best import in 2014 when he played for a team called Talk and Text. Well, he'd be doing some talking tonight and texting if Hapoel Holon can win this one. A massive win on the road. Just the 6 regular season games. Hands off. And really nice play, patient play by Frederick Bourdillon. He has been great tonight. Bourdillon against Langford. They double, get the ball out of his hands, but they've both gone to the pass. And Langford can't get it to go, but he gets it back. He'll make them pay now, will he? Yes, he will. You can't give him 2 bites of the cherry, Langford. He'll make you pay, and he does just that. Hapoel Holon played the first pass well, but when he gave it back, they went to Langford's potential passer inside. Howe. Catch, shoots, is just off. Good rebound by Miles. Throws it back out, almost throws it away. Bourdillon back out, Panini. Dribbles, throws it across, Miles. Oh, what ball movement by Hapoel Holon. Pass after penetration after kick. Finally, Isaiah Miles nails the 3 in the corner. Holon by 1, what a game. It's living up to all the billing. I hope you're enjoying it here on livebasketball.tv and Basketball Champions League YouTube. When they share the ball, when they're brave, making skip passes. And there's a foul by Richard Howe on Zizis, who will go to the line. 2 shots. Willie Workman comes in. There's Nikos Zizis at the line. He's had his number and he's had his vest retired by 2 teams, by Bros Bamberg and Zan Thessaloniki, XAN Thessaloniki. 37-year-old Greek internationals. Won gold at Eurobasket in 05, silver in the FIBA World Cup in 06. And has won leagues in Greece, Italy, Germany and Russia. Need I say more about Nikos Zizis? He's a veteran now. To go along with Lejeski and Mavridis, that's the only issue. And Langford at 37, but he's in such great shape, Langford. They do have veterans. Can their legs keep going? But the shortened regular season is potentially going to help Ike. There's not going to be such fatigue. And almost a steal. Bourdillon to Panini in the corner. And there's a foul by Yannick Moreira. Just those extra passes, and Panini is becoming really influential in that. They run him off the 3-point line, Panini. He penetrates and makes the right pass yet again. Moreira closing out too hard on CJ Harris, the 29-year-old American. Harris out of Wake Forest. And was with Telecom last season in the Basketball Champions League. They're another strong contender. They were last year and this year. And made the switch to Hapoel Holon. Also with Pau Ortez in 2018-2019. But of course at the line is Isaiah Miles, who made those shots. So he played in the G League last season, Yusak Sportif in Turkey. Before that, Dijon, Orlando Magic Summer League. 24 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists against Eilat in the Israeli section of the Balkan League for this season. So 3-point lead for Hapoel Holon. 2.5 minutes remaining in the third. It's Basketball Champions League Group C action. Both teams' first game. Cholet Tomoski Minks is the other. Good hands by Panini. Herrera trying to make the pass over the top. Panini just had enough. And good moving without the ball on that inbounds. A lot of misdirection and screens, and Jankovic fouled as he caught the ball there. Herrera clearing the way for Jankovic to attack the basket. Sideline possession. Jankovic at the line. No points, just 2 fouls so far for the Serbian. Knocks the second. So 1 point lead for Holon. Two-time Israeli League champions. Last time was in 2017. They're in the final of the Israeli League Cup to get their season underway. Great pass from Panini. Extra pass. Bordilion is fouled. And a lot of upset coming from the AEK Athens players and the bench, but that was just an extra quick pass, and Bordilion quick release. Felt the defender closing out. This time Lejeski went to Miles, and Bordilion was fouled and nearly made the shot as well. He's really played well tonight. Knocked down some big free throws, and now he's knocking down some big three-pointers and free throws. He gets the shooter's roll. He's into double digits, 11 points, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 of 2 from behind the arc. 11 points and 6 and 6 from the free throw line, as your graphic shows. Penetrate, kick, shots up for 3, just off by Rokopoulos. And Bordilion with a rebound. Just approaching 90 seconds remaining in the third. McGee, they slow it down. He's guarded by Lejeski. Into the corner, quick catch and shoot, no good for Bordilion. Gikas, and a foul. Good transition play there by Gikas, just attacking Bordilion, who'd stopped sliding. He got himself square on, so he gave up the foul. It's his third. Doesn't want to come off. It's been a big part of tonight's performance. And string music for Gikas as he knocks down the free throw. 12 points, 6 assists for the Greek star national team player. McGee hands it to Bordilion. Panini with the screen. Panini takes his player away in the mid post against Gikas. There's size advantage for Panini. He goes underneath and he's fouled. Just too big and strong for Gikas. Just good play, picking out the mismatch. Good play by Hapoel Holon, and of course Panini. Panini is just a superstar of Israeli basketball. Spent 8 seasons with Maccabi Tel Aviv, where he won the EuroLeague, 3 Israeli leagues, 11 Israeli Cups, 4 Israeli All-Stars. Played in 5 Eurobaskets, and I was fortunate enough to commentate on the Israeli-Serbia FIBA World Cup qualifier, second round thriller. where Panini just shot the lights out and Israel were able to prevail. Didn't quite make it to the tournament in China last summer, but they came so close. Catch and shoot, this is what Lejeski can do, and that's exactly what he's done. Started to show signs of that in the Basketball Champions League final against San Pablo Burgos last season, where he hit 3 on the spin, but they just couldn't quite get over the line. If he can start making those shots, AEK Athens have a chance. Panini again against Gikas. Spins baseline. Great move by Panini, using his size and his footwork to perfection there. So this will be the last action of the third quarter. And what a third quarter, what a game we've got here. Right off the pass there. And Gikas shots from the free throw line is good. Just inside the free throw line, in fact. Tough shot. One-legged jump shot almost, floating. And Hapoel Holon, they still lead, but just by 1. It's AEK 75, Hapoel Holon 76 after 3 quarters. And Willie Workman took the 3 away from Lejeski, but Lejeski was smart, gave it straight back to Gikas, and he did the rest. There's the game stats: 74% from 2-point range for AEK. 55% for Hapoel Holon. They're 45% from 3 though, 10 of 22. AEK are just 4 of 14. But this game is so delicately poised. And here's the best plays of the third quarter for your enjoyment. Don't forget, download the Basketball Champions League app if you haven't done so already. It gives you all the information you need at just the touch of a button. Select your favourite teams and get all the up-to-date information and stats on those teams and on everybody, every player, every play. Some great podcasts as well. And all the breakdowns, coaching breakdowns as well. And tough calls if you like your referees' calls that not everyone agrees with. There's something for everybody in the Basketball Champions League app, and what a inclusive tournament this is. 18 countries represented for the first time, most ever in a European competition, and some great players and great teams involved this season. Obviously AEK Athens, one of the top teams in Greece. And if you look at the Eurobasket.com top 100 European teams, Basketball Champions League teams are very prevalent within the top 10, let alone the top 20. Of course, there's the power rankings for the Basketball Champions League teams that Igor Kurisic does for us. Wonderful writer. Of course, Jeff Taylor as well, amongst others. And we are underway in the fourth. It's the power rankings based on club form as well as Basketball Champions League form. But a lot of these teams, like with these two, this is their first outing, even though this is the third week of the Basketball Champions League because of cancelled games. Very quick timeout for Hapoel Holon there. Marcus Slaughter in the game, hasn't played a lot of minutes, but just again another veteran for AEK Athens. Just 7 minutes so far. 1 rebound. So sideline possession for Hapoel Holon. Miles inside, but that's great defense by AEK and by Rokvapopoulos. Ten turnovers for AEK, 7 for Holon. And what are they going to call there? It just depends on the position of the feet of Miles. Just moving slightly sideways. So Nikolaos Rokvapopoulos will go to the line. Yeah, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists versus Larissa in the Greek League at the weekend. They're 2-0 AEK. Just misses the second. Just 19 years old is Nikolaos. He's Greek junior international. And now playing big minutes for the national team as well. Excuse me, for AEK. And I'm sure national team duties will follow, but Johnson follows the Rokvapopoulos miss with a 3 for Holon, and they stretch the lead to 4 points. Gikas to Slaughter. Johnson up to 14 points, 50% from behind the arc. Lejeski inside for Slaughter, great extra pass. And that's a really tough move from Nikolaos Rokvapopoulos. Jankovic on D against CJ Harris. High screen coming from Miles. Not really used. Johnson looking inside all the way across, but picked off by Jankovic. Across to Rokvapopoulos, just off. But they get the offensive rebound again. Inside, Slaughter. And now there's a problem. If that's Johnson's foul, he's on 4. Surprised he came back out for the start of the 4th. It's a long time now for him to be on 4 fouls. Four fouls, 3 turnovers for Johnson, 14 points. And Slaughter. Second season with AEK. Didn't play at the weekend, so he's not being played heavily here for minutes. Misses the second. And good hustle by Panini. Him and Jankovic. Going for the rebound. And good defensive pressure by Athens, AEK Athens. Jankovic staying in front of McGee, Harris, the 2 number 11s. Now inside, nice step through, and Johnson has the ball ripped away, no foul called. Great movement without the ball there. So end line out of bounds for Hapoel Holon. Nice fake, 2-point shot is up, but it's off the backboard, and they're going to get it back. And I think CJ Harris called for the push there on the attempted offensive rebound. Nice shot fake initially, but he's just going to give Gikas a push, and yeah, definite foul. That won't be on the tough calls this week on the Basketball Champions League app. And of course the main website. Gikas inside. Great catch and finish by Jankovic. Best play for him of the game. Beautiful assist for Gikas, who leads AEK tonight in the assist bracket. AEK by 1. So close, so little to choose between these two great basketball teams. Panini somehow gets that pass across. And Jankovic fouling. He was beaten on the shot fake and drive by Harris. Just couldn't get his feet moving and be sideline possession. Yeah, Jankovic 4 fouls. Johnson has stayed in the game. He's got no margin for error. Tyrus McGee in. Richard Howe to Harris. That's a great job by Slaughter. Back to Slaughter. Across. And block, big block. Rockford couldn't get it away, but Slaughter again underneath. Little jump hook is good. For Jankovic, Vladimir Jankovic. 2 really nice plays for him. And AEK stretched the lead to 3. Now Hapoel Holon need to keep sharing the ball, keep the ball moving. Inside. And no good. Ball comes out to Panini for 3. Just long. And Gikas with another rebound. That's his second. Inside, outside. Lejeski, they don't want to let him have a look. They certainly don't want to let him have a look. And he got a look and he made it for 3. Matt Lejeski. Great play. His second 3-pointer of the night. And now the weapons and the offensive greatness of this AEK team is coming to the fore just when they need it. 6-point lead for the 2020 Greek Cup winners. Hesitation and blocked by Slaughter, not in this house. Just gone a little bit one-on-one as they did at the start of the game. And the defense was waiting for Harris there as Slaughter came across. That's a technical foul for Coach Didas as well. They've just got to keep control. High stakes here in the Basketball Champions League. First of 6 regular season games, and Lejeski, nothing but net. Of course, Lejeski, Belgium citizenship as well. On the Belgian league with Ostend. Lejeski, high screen, pulls up for 3, just short, ball's loose. Panini, smart play, throws it off Jankovic. And mutual respect there from the Serbian and the Israeli. Lejeski's going to shoot on sight now. If he can get open and get feeling it, it can really help AEK to stretch this lead. McGee. Good defense by Zissis. Panini from the corner is good. He knew that was good. As soon as it left his hands, he was running back, and Gikas couldn't do anything about it. Guy Panini doing it all for his club. Slaughter set the screen on Lejeski. They got to get out on him. Lejeski across, inside to Slaughter. He's got Panini on him. Nice bounce pass and good defense. Zissis left his feet and couldn't go anywhere. Just solid defense on the interior by Hapoel Holon. Johnson again, that's brave defense. He left his feet. He's on 4 fouls. That could have been the end of his evening with 4:43 remaining in the 4th. Langford back in the game. 20 points for Langford. Leading scorer in the Basketball Champions League last season's. Ike's leading scorer tonight and in the Greek League. Howe. McGee. Lots of defensive pressure on him. McGee passes it inside. Back outside. Panini. Side dribble is good for three. And Guy Panini showing what he can do from behind the arc, whether it's catch and shoot or off the dribble. Stepping back or to the side, he can do it, whatever Hapoel Holon require. And now it's Ike in trouble. Timeout here at the AEK Arena.
Guys, listen. Offense for us. Offense for us. We play thumb one. We play thumb one. Okay. Keith is the first player. Marcus try to set a good screen to Keith. Thumb one. Thumb one. If you take advantage, Keith in the ball.
So what a game we have on. They said it was going to be good. That's a nice block by Miles, but Slaughter keeps it alive, gets it back inside to Jankovic. That was the second of two good plays. Just keeping the ball alive is so important on the offensive rebounds. Then Jankovic shakes, Lejeski gets himself free, and he loves that. And then this is Panini bailing his team out. Attacks the closeout as the closeout flies out because they know how dangerous Panini is. Dribble left, and shoots the three, the Israeli superstar. Zizis, who's a Greek superstar and legend. They're all over the court this evening for our enjoyment in the Basketball Champions League. Zizis pulls up for three, and he gets it to go. And Ike by 4. That was all Zizis. He's the assist leader for this team over the first two Greek games. And there he shows us his offensive prowess by knocking down the three. He's 100% from behind the arc. 8 points, 2 assists. And the referees are going to have a look at that play.
The last shot was by 2 or 3 points.
Just deciding if it's a 2 or 3. Let's listen into the refs.
2 points.
And that's why it's great to have the review. Just overstepping on his footwork there, just a fraction. So that's a 2-pointer. So it's a 1-possession game. Just looking at the way the teams are sharing the ball, 23 assists to Ike, 17 assists to Hapoel Holon. That's 50 assists. Still 4 minutes remaining from both teams. 25 assists for Ike against Larissa at the weekend. It makes such a huge difference if you're sharing the ball and looking for the best offensive option. Johnson stays in the game with his 4 fouls. He needs to be there. Tyrus McGee and Harris on the floor together. Panini stays in as well. There's Richard Howe. Fakes the handoff. McGee shapes up for 3. Just misses left. That would have tied the game. Zizis slows it down to half court for Ike. High screen. Jankovic. Langford, left-hand dribble. Zizis looking inside. Langford. Shot clock running down. What can Langford create? Crosses over to the right. Comes back to his left. You know what's going to happen. He's going to try and come back to his left. And the foul is committed. And Panini trying to make a defensive play. (16 points, 5 assists and 4 rebounds for Langford at the weekend in the Greek League. MVP for last season's Basketball Champions League, leading scorer in points, 320 points. First player ever to get 25 points in more than 5 games. And he's won league titles wherever he goes. Wonderful player and wonderful advert for the Basketball Champions League. But not with that free throw. I'd be disappointed with that. Just 3 of 5 from behind the line or at the free throw line tonight. Great tap pass by Johnson, extra pass. Now they're sharing it, and that's the result. A wide open shot in rhythm. The defense are hurrying and scurrying and chasing, and they can't get there. And just like that, Hapoel Holon cut the lead of AEK to 1. High screen by Slaughter. Langford slows it down, step back, is good for 3. Isaiah Miles couldn't get out to Langford, and as cool as you like, he gets the 3 to go. He's got so much time and so much belief in his ability. And a heavy scorer wherever he's played, and he continues that tonight at the age of 37, 24 points. And the layup is good for Tyrus McGee. He's up to 7 points. But they're sharing it. They're sharing the lows. Zizis versus Johnson. Johnson on 4 fouls, 2 minutes remaining. Back outside, Zizis for 3, just off. But chased down by Jankovic. Extra possession. Bit of a breakdown momentarily there, but the ball's in Langford's hand as the shot clock runs down. He's back. He pulls up for 3, is good! And Keith Langford can't stop scoring. He's up to 27 points. And he's almost waving Hapoel Holon goodbye. I wouldn't do that. Or is it because they're trying to get in his face? Talking-wise, what a 3 by Langford. He can catch, he can score off the catch or the dribble. Doesn't matter. Timeout, Hapoel Holon.
Hey, send the second guy now to Langford, but on the passing lane, not naive, not like stupid. We go on the passing lane, the second guy. Okay, like this. Okay. No. Switch a second play.
Let's just look again. Left-hand dribble. Miles just can't get on it. I mean, Langford has so much. 1.93 m against 2.3 m. Maybe it's not the right person. Should they have Badillion? He's out of the game at the moment. Should they be bringing him on? They need somebody of top defensive caliber out on the perimeter to try and deal with Langford, because he's just too much. He's gone left. By the time the defense has recovered to that, he's already bringing it back behind his back to knock down the 3. That is a high tariff shot made to look easy by last season's Basketball Champions League MVP and top scorer. And the way he's going tonight, he's going to be top scorer for this week on his own. And Hapoel Holon have put up a great fight, as we knew they would. But have AEK just got too much, one too many tricks in the toolbox to get this done for them tonight. Panini with the inbounds to CJ Harris. Ticking down to 90 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Harris pulls up for 2, and that's short, off balance, and the ball goes loose. And it's a foot violation, and off Slaughter, diving for the loose ball. 35-year-old knowing he has to get down for that loose ball, but foot violation against AEK. Bit of a melee trying to get the offensive rebound. Johnson had the loose ball though, so they try again. Panini with the sideline inbounds. Got to keep trusting each other, Hapoel Holon. There's plenty of time, plenty of possessions. McGee is fouled by Lejeski. He'll go to the line for 2 shots, which is good for Hapoel Holon. They want to stop the clock. CJ Harris. Just a bit too quick there for Lejeski, who commits the foul, making Harris score from the line. Nothing but net. 21 points. He's the leading scorer for Hapoel Holon. 1 assist. He's on 4 fouls as well. 2 steals, 3 turnovers, but knocks down both free throws. And it's back to a 1-possession game. Here comes the defensive pressure, but they get it down the sideline. And now they're back into just sorting out who's got the ball. And Miles again having to step out. Langford this time. McGee's on it. So similar size, but this time Langford takes him to the basket. Fadeaway shot, no good for Zisis. And Hapoel Holon can tie the game. Under a minute remaining here in Athens. And Lejeski again with the foul. They've got fouls to give, Ike. Next one, they will be in team fouls. Holon, next time they foul, they will be in team fouls as well. Lejeski out and Kasivilis in. 7 points, 4 assists at the weekend for Ike's number 13. Panini throws it in. It's a clever pass. Really clever pass. Again at 6'7", Panini 2 meters 1. He just looks over the top of the defense and can deliver pinpoint accuracy passes from anywhere on the court. Jankovic, that's his 5th foul. 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal for Jankovic. And Harris at the line. He's 100% tonight and he keeps that way, and this is right on a knife edge. Dramatic game. And it's going to come right down to the wire, to the last possession. Are we going to have another buzzer beater? We've had one in Strasbourg. We had one in Zaragoza beating Kostelka Start Lublin with Sealy the week before that. Are we going to have another one tonight? Free throw percentages, 88% for Hapoel Holon, 67% for Ike.
We play finally horns too. Take Nini, and probably they will play red. Take Nini, and probably they will play red. Okay, Keith, read it. If you have opportunity to attack, otherwise we have a shooter around. Take the shot or drive. Okay, guys, and then we get, guys, after the shot, defensive transition.
You just cannot write this Hapoel Holon team off. They've got so many weapons. They've been able to retain Richard Howell. They've retained Panini. They've brought in Baldy along, who's had a really influential game as well. Hasn't played so much in the second half. They brought Bedolon, the French-Israeli. They brought him in on Thursday, so a lot of contributions from different players, and the press is on. 2-1-2 this time. They really mix it up, and it's caused Ike some issues. But they're into the half court now. Langford slowing it down. High screen from Lejeski. He's an option as well for 3. Back to Langford. Step back. It's good for 3, and Langford is unconscious from behind the arc. He just steps in and then steps away, creates space. He's got no issue with the fadeaway, and this player is putting Ike on his back. Keith Langford, yet again, playing like a superstar, and last year's Basketball Champions League MVP is right at the fore of things for Ike here in Athens. It's Holon. Timeout.
Go time, hey, listen, hey. We will play this offense. Nini, you are corner. McGee, you are over here. With Miles. Hey, we can make a quick two, okay? We pass the ball to Miles and immediately backdoor the inbounder. They will afraid the three. Okay. Maybe let me press it. No, it's okay. Chris, be ready. If we have the kick out of this, we can move the ball. Okay, with the fifth. CJ, over here. Hey, let's go. If we score, we make foul. Okay.
And that's the key really for AEK Athens, having Lejeski and Langford in that play, both behind the three-point line, both deadly players from behind the arc, but Langford can do it from the dribble, takes it into the defense with a jump stop or a dribble at the defender and then dragging it back, creating space. And it's just no problem for him. He is such a volume scorer, and he's been that way throughout his career. 4-point lead for AEK. They can't get the layup to go. Slaughter gets the rebound, and AEK are almost there. Zizis, they need to foul, and they do. And foul by Miles. And Langford just cupping his ear there. And is it going to be frustration in the end for Hapoel Holon? Zizis, another legend of Greek basketball, is at the line and he knocks down the free throw. A rueful smile there for Guy Panini. They've tried so hard tonight to stay with this AEK juggernaut. But it's a two-possession game now. Harris fouled by Slaughter. $25 points for CJ Harris, but he's been put into the shade by the performance, and his performance has been excellent. But Keith Lang with 30 points, 12 of 18 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 9 of 12 from 2, and CJ Harris makes both shots. This is going to go to the last possession. AEK call the timeout. They'll be able to advance the ball if they want. For what they hope is the final play of the game. Let's listen in.
Zizis has the ball. Zizis has the ball over here. Zizis has the ball over here. Look at me, guys. Here is Keith. Here is Langford. Here is Lejeski. Matt. Linos and Droga. Okay. Set a screen for Matt to ask the ball over here, Matt. If you have opportunity to make this pass, you make this pass to Matt. Matt, you ask the ball. At the same moment, Keith, let him to receive this type of screen. You fake and you ask the ball on this side. This is the clear target. If we have the ball, we want to attack. Okay, don't run, we want to attack.
So have we got one more piece of drama to come in this pulsating game? Basketball Champions League action at the highest level. .7 seconds remaining. AEK do advance the ball. They get it all the way across, but there is a steal. Johnson. He wasn't sure what to do. He just lost his way there, needed to kick it. Maybe out for the three, but he's missed the layup. And AEK Athens have held on for a massive win here in the Basketball Champions League. Final score, AEK 100, Hapoel Holon 96. And the two coaches, two Greek coaches, Papatheodorou and Coach Dides, congratulate each other on a great game, but it's AEK who take the wins, and there's the 2, 3 and free throw percentages. 73% for 2 for AEK, 38% from 3 and just 68% from free throw line. They had the more rebounds, they had 5 more assists. Papatheodorou, I think a big thank you again to Moreira, a big game for him tonight. There's the top scorer, Langford 37, Harris 27, Moreira 18, Panini 14. And a very relieved and very happy AEK squad, and Badilion and Cassivelis speaking at half court there. Magical game, and it's a big win for AEK. Let's look at the best plays of that second half, and Johnson, who had that play at the end, great steal, maybe should have kicked it out. It could have got a three, and then maybe a few more seconds remaining. Nice step through and around for the jump hook by Rokfafopoulos. Good patience and the fadeaway there to create space. He'd love that, the 19-year-old Greek sensation. And then Jankovic with a quick catch and finish off the pick and roll, just slipped to the basket. The help came, but the hands were down. And a block initially. Panini can't get the loose ball, but then inside to Jankovic for another two. AEK did well there to keep that alive, but it's been just a great game. And there's Lejeski. He can do that when required, but he wasn't required too much tonight with Langford hitting 3 of 6 from 3, 9 of 12 from the 2, 12 of 18 overall from the field. But Panini had some big moments, dragging Hapoel Holon back into the game and keeping them in touch in that final quarter. Hal saves it, and that's the Panini 3 from the reverse angle. Worth another look. Just attacking the closeout, attacking the space to the left, and he makes the 3, and he's a great player for Hapoel Holon and for Israel national team. Zisi's there showing he can do it off the dribble. Leading assist man for AEK Athens early in the season, just pulls up for 3. The Greek legend finishing his season back in Greece with AEK, finishing his career. Langford again just dancing, going left, coming back, behind the back, through the legs. Miles just hasn't got the foot speed to stay with him, to be able to take away the penetration and the step back 3, and it just loves it. And then Lejeski back to Langford. 2 defenders trying to close out on him, and he knocks down the 3 with the closeout. Coming too late for Langford. So I hope you've enjoyed the action here. It's been great game, a great advert for Basketball Champions League basketball. There's more to come on livebasketball.tv. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you next time. Good night.